In the building. Yes, and I'm Cha-Cha Mystique, as you all should well know.
Yeah.
And I'm with the lovely, handsome
What's going on?
co-host Jig, and we in the
Hey,
building
young world,
today.
the
Shout out to
world
all
is
you
yours.
WCWs out there.
Yeah, where's mine's at though?
Yeah, so we have, I mean, if you don't look no further, it's pussy everywhere. Just pick one. No, it's
only-
not that easy.
It's just one in the room I see right now.
It's not that easy. I mean,
mean-
it's hot outside. Bitches got their titties out. And
Not that
Yeah,
easy.
but the titties out doesn't mean they want you to talk about the titties.
That's-
Girls is very.
shit, if you, I know when I was starting back in the day, and I had my motherfucking titties out, I was trying to get them shits noticed. I was doing the utmost to get them
I
up
don't
there
know,
to my
man.
chin.
The temperature out here is crazy.
At least a look. I want
This-
you to turn head. I want to turn heads.
After this Me Too movement, I don't know how to approach a female. Bill Cosby, I don't know how to
Right?
talk to a female at a party. I don't
It's
know.
real strange because, like, everybody knows that I'm outlandish and
Mm-hmm.
everything, and you know I am bisexual, but I'm out
You
there.
bi?
Yes, I am. I like the girls
Word?
and sausage.
My girl got a girlfriend.
I like both. You
There's
know what I'm
nothing
saying?
wrong with that.
It's nothing wrong with it. It's actually a beautiful thing. Best of both worlds. You know what I'm
Teamwork.
saying? I appreciate the masculinity
Yeah.
and the dominance of a man, and I appreciate the feminist and the softness of a woman.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Of a
grateful
woman,
for
not a
both
man.
those things.
Yeah.
And you know,
Teamwork make the dream work.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's all together. Shout out to all the couples out there swinging and threesoming and stuff like that.
Swinging.
You know, it's a beautiful thing.
Y'all
You gotta at least
females,
try
man.
it once in your lifetime.
Like females, y'all, I don't know, man. Like,
But
y'all
now-
can get
but-
away with certain shit.
Preach,
But
brother.
now-
A man
but
can't
now-
get away with being bisexual. A man can't go. I like.
Yes, he can.
No, he
Especially
cannot.
nowadays. Yes, he can. You got the
No.
LGBT,
I'm not
ABC,
co-signing that.
DEFG
I do
movement,
not
so it doesn't
approve
even
of
fucking
this
matter
message.
anymore.
No discrimination, but I do not approve of that message.
And
at
with
all.
this
You
whole Me
cannot.
Too movement, like I'm a flirty type of woman. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I flirt with both men and women. But now I'm noticing I'm disclaiming before I flirt more now.
What's the
than
disclaimer
ever.
about?
I'd be like, sorry, please don't sue me. But you got a nice ass. Sorry, please don't excuse me.
Don't
and,
sue me in
don't sue me and
advance.
have a whole fucking march and shit like this. I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking got it. You know what I'm saying? I'll be owing my grandkids to be owing you. You try to sue me,
Yeah.
but your titties are nice, man. I really like them. Can I touch them? Are they firm? Are they soft? Are they real? Are
That's
they fake?
respectable.
Shout out to the mams. Mams got nice titties.
Mams. Yeah.
Mams is like the upper echelon of
They
womanhood, right?
sophisticated woman. Yeah, I like my woman mature.
So you don't holler at the young daddies, you holler at the mams.
I mean, they nice to look at, but I know in the bedroom, the nice, mature woman will handle her fucking business. She's looking from the rooter to the tutor.
Okay.
She's having me pinned over in a pretzel in the corner somewhere.
Alright.
That's what I want.
Jesus.
I don't want no boring ass fucking thought sex.
I'm
Thought
learning
sex
a lot
ain't it.
about you
Thoughts
right
is
now.
for looks.
Okay.
That's what the thoughts is for. But I want a woman in my
Okay.
bedroom.
You let them, you sit on the face or they sit on your face?
Both.
Both? It just
And
goes
scissor each other.
scissors.
All that good shit.
Scissors, scissors,
Scissor.
scissors, scissors,
Especially if there's a penis in the mix. Oh my God.
OMG.
OMG.
Yo.
'Cause I need help sucking the dick sometimes. That shit is hard.
To bring it back, let's
Sucking
hold
dick.
because we going down a rabbit hole now. Hold on, we on,
Did this
we
show
live.
get triple
We
X?
live,
Yes,
baby.
it is.
Big live,
Oh.
I mean, out sucking the dick on a Wednesday.
Because sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It's hard sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's hard
Yeah,
sometimes.
dicks tend to be that.
Trying to have, juggle the balls and the dick sometimes you need help.
You gotta cuff the
Okay.
balls,
You gotta
baby.
cuff it. So you cuff the balls.
No, I don't cuff the balls at all.
Not you.
That's, I'm just
Okay,
clarifying
not
on this
you.
microphone. No.
But she cuffed the
Pause.
balls.
Microphone.
I handle the shaft. We could take turns, double dutch. Okay, my turn.
That's what Double Dutch
beautiful.
was about back in the days?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let me
shit.
get in there.
Don't sexualize a
Let me
kid's
get in there.
playing that's been going
Doing
on
all
for
kinds of
decades.
tricks, turns around, flips.
You
A
got
lot.
too much of that already. Don't sexualize the
It's a
double
lot.
Dutch.
It's a
Damn.
lot.
I mean, that's what it was. We just didn't know
lie.
about it, Will. We
know
just
what I'm
didn't know about it.
Chill, bro.
Only a mature woman know how to handle a situation like that.
Alright, but what's going on outside of the bedroom? What's going on in the world today?
It's a lie. I mean,
Oh,
all these
hold-
celebrities and shit is fucking. Oh, we got okay. Go
Cause
ahead.
nah, Jay, you touched on something that we just lightly brushed over. You know what I mean? Like, what's up with these females out here? Like for real. Like, all right, so
They privileged like white people. Like they could go to men and they could go to female, and we not gonna look at them any type of way.
Right.
That's cute if you fuck with girls. They could come back, but from a man perspective, you can't go and suck a dick and then come back.
All
to
right,
the
I
female
wasn't talking about
persuasion.
I wasn't talking about the bisexuality.
Of
I was talking about
females, right?
just like the freedom,
Yeah.
freedoms, because we all know that the summer is vastly and approaching us at light speed at this point.
Allegedly, I don't know today.
Yeah, I
Crazy,
know,
but yeah.
right? The weather, but it's like I don't know, I was telling y'all this like last week or the week before last. Like, there's a lot of women out here that's freeing the bra,
Yeah.
and they just letting just titties loose. You know what I mean? And then like for me, it's hard out here for me because I'm a very respectable gentleman. I try to be. I try to walk.
Figuratively,
No, literally.
literally, it's hard. It's hard out here for a pimp. They making it hard out here for a pimp.
Nah, but I'm
Titties out.
trying to be respectable, and it's hard because you got your yayas all out here, and
Yeah.
you dressing like you ready to get
And you
Okay.
can't, and then
we
once
can't
you
say
approach
nothing.
them, they like no. And you be like, but everything says go, but you saying no.
and
so
I'm conflicted.
So as a woman,
I see the areolas. Like,
okay,
what
so
you mean?
as
I
a
can't
woman,
holler.
Let me try to make positives. The non-sexual reason why. a
What's
woman-
non-sexual about a
Alright, but
girl
listen,
showing her
give me a
tatas
chance. Let
with
me
no
just-
bra on?
Okay, so the non-sexual reason is y'all have no idea what it feels like to be in 90+ degree weather with a fucking bra on.
I
Yeah.
don't. You right.
Especially if you have some big ass titties.
So can we
That's a
make a
fact.
law?
That is like a gift and a curse. It's a gift because she got some big ass titties.
It's a gift
That's
and
a
a
But the
curse
fact.
with us
is
too.
You all like this.
It's a gift and a curse with us too.
And then you got the wire underneath here because you know what I'm saying. You could get a bra without a wire, but
Yeah.
what the wire does is really support the titty.
Yeah.
And has it stand up.
Yeah.
Even though people talk about you just want to push up your titties or whatever, but in actuality it prevents it from sagging.
Uh-huh.
So we wear to keep it up there because you don't want to walk around in the shit
It be all
and then gravity
swinging.
hits and then the next thing you know your shit is down.
We're not
to your
talking
knee
about the
before you
gravity.
turn.
We're not talking about the gravity titties. We're talking
But
about
I'm
the
just
nice
saying.
perky.
So if you have
I don't
perky
discriminate.
titties,
Beyond the looking titties.
I don't
if
discriminate.
any woman,
I'm discriminating anyway, but I'm just
listen,
saying, like, we
any
really talking
woman,
about
if it wasn't socially frowned upon, I'm pretty sure
it's not frowned upon.
Listen to what I'm about to say. If it wasn't socially frowned upon, women with big titties would not wear bras. I think you will find more women, especially with the G's and the double D's and stuff like that, would not be wearing bras if they didn't have to worry about being ridiculed in public.
I'm
or
saying-
why she don't got a bra on.
Speaking of
Only-
D's,
only
what's up,
little
DWI? How you doing?
Only little titty woman could get away with shit like that. Or if you
Alright.
had them just done.
What I'm saying is not to be frowned upon. I'm gonna put you onto something that you might not know about of this New York State. It is legal that you could walk bare chested
hell
out
yeah,
with
it
your
is.
titties flapping. I see it in the
and
Times
they had
Square.
a whole parade, a whole titty out parade.
Yeah, so it's not
And I
frowned
love
upon.
that.
It's just that we don't know
What to do?
What to do when we see the titties out? Do we
Or,
say
like, do
what's
we-
up?
Like,
do we not say what's up?
Because of the Me Too movement, we don't know how if a compliment is sexual harassment.
This
we
is
don't know.
before Me Too with me though, because
Well,
this
but
been
I
going
mean,
on. I
but
don't know
yeah,
when it
but
started.
even before Me Too, like we don't know if a compliment is being creepy, sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck you talking about?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right. So to
Subject
me,
gets
I
spazzed
think
on.
it depends on is the tone of the compliment. Because you could be like, oh, hey, especially if she's like, say, all right, for instance, if they had the fucking boob parade, I forgot what it's called, but the boob parade, and you see
Boobies.
somebody with their titties out
Yeah.
or whatever, I think that's the only, or like the gay pride parade because women be wearing their
Oh,
titties
you
out.
went gay
No, but
pride, like,
even
you
though I'm saying gay
fucking-
pride, women do wear their chest out. They only wear.
I'm not at the
piercings.
parade, so I don't know.
But it happens. People go there
Yeah,
just
I see
for
it.
the.
I see it online.
They do. Straight men go there for the naked
No,
women.
I see it. I see
Straight
it
men
on
go to
IG.
gay pride.
For the naked women
I
because
would.
women are free like that. But let me
I
get to the
don't.
point. Wait, let me get to the point. So I think it depends on the situation. Those type of situations, oh, you know, you got some nice breasts on you or whatever. But on some regular, she just got a shirt on y'all on the train or at the store.
The train, the AC's bumping, the nibbles is
Don't be complimenting her on her titty because you're looking like a pervert.
Nah, I would never compliment.
How we looking like a pervert? We ain't tell her to come out like.
But don't say her titty, say her.
I would never approach a woman and say, hey, your titties are looking magnificent.
Yeah.
Right, but then compliment her, but do it in a way where you don't look like you got your dick out.
But y'all not stupid. Y'all know, like, oh, he only coming because I ain't got no bra on. My nipples is like the AC's pumping on the train.
But you stop. Not, I mean, even though we have the Me Too movement, you gotta still hold these women accountable. And I hate that shit. I hate that. Even with the Bill Cosby, I'm not saying he didn't do it or whatever the case may be. So, I'm not saying there's not men out there being perversive, but I feel like a lot of the times y'all don't be holding these women accountable.
That's a
and
fact.
It's not just with this particular situation.
But how can you hold them accountable?
But here's the thing. No.
Y'all not fighting for your men. Not fighting for their rights in many different aspects.
That's a fact.
Why you
got
think
the
women,
power?
No,
it's so hard.
Because we're out there getting it. Men are not out there getting it. And the Me Too movement is not just the only example.
All of the female
child support.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
We can talk about child support
and
talk about how y'all men don't fight for your rights about that and y'all roll over.
Because there's no wins in there.
Yes, it is though.
There's no wins.
It is.
There's no wins.
It's because of that mentality that you have right now.
Y'all
not winning.
I'm talking about from stories I heard on the block. A nigga paying what he paid, support his kid and all that. They get into an argument, she feels some type of way, now she take him to child support court. He goes with the receipt showing, Your Honor, I've been taking care of my kids since day one. The judge goes, oh no, those are just gifts. Still gotta pay retroactive, it's still gotta pay out the Watuzu child support. He's a regular nigga, not an industry nigga.
All right, now that's just on the surface of it. How you think those laws got into place where the women get the upper hand?
I don't know how none of these laws got into place.
Women advocated and fought for. I understand.
Somebody advocated and fought for that to be taking place and wrote into law.
And then the ill shit about it, child support.
Are y'all hearing what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. And then the ill shit, child support and to get to see custody of your kid, to get visitation, is two different courts. So you in child support going, but she don't let me see my kid. The judge, your majesty don't want to hear that. They want to only handle the financial part. If you want to see visitations, you got to set a whole nother date, so serve a whole nother papers and all of that. And you got to go to a whole nother shit.
Yeah.
Do all of that. It's separate.
And sometimes you got to play the game by its rules. All right.
But the game is not set up for men.
There was women out there complaining and signing things and talking to their mayors and their legal people and politicians, and they got those things afforded to them.
So why we can't get all these other rights that we need in the community down right? Why we got child support and all this shit down right, but we ain't got the other shit we was talking about with the cops shooting us and all that?
Because it's a double negative. Let me explain why it's a double negative. Because one, now you further breaking down the black man. Mm-hmm. I mean, even though there's other races out there with child support or whatever, but they take away the head of household out the home. Mm-hmm. He's no longer there. Yeah. All right, fuck that. And it's through welfare, it's through all these different programs that they try to force upon women of color. Mm-hmm. Okay, you take him out now that he's no longer the head of household, he's not the man in providing and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna take you even more further. Now you owe child support and stuff like that. Now you put him in a position where it's hard for him to maintain himself. Fuck a lifestyle, because when you really look at it, when they charging you for child support and stuff like that, you don't have much left to survive out here on your own. So you're prone to be out here robbing, stealing, selling drugs and stuff like that. So it's further criminalizing and breaking down the black man. That's a double negative. Oh yeah, we give you the max amount. He's gonna be out here living in shelters and rooms and other people and can't file a tax return because he's too busy worried about working under the books and stuff like that, so he can maintain something. And if he doesn't pay child support, it's either he's gonna be out there robbing and stealing to try to pay that, or he won't pay and we'll send his ass to jail anyway.
It is
It's a fucking systemic breakdown of not only the black male but the black family as well, because now she feels like she got something over you. Your kids is not respecting you. You resenting her. You don't want to see the fucking kids, especially motherfuckers who's on child support for kids they didn't even want. That's a whole different topic.
Yeah, that's
which
a
I'm
whole
really actually on the
other.
men's side of it. I'm actually, because on some real shit, if a man don't want a child, he has to deal with that burden. But if a woman don't want a child and the man do, he has, well, where's my child? Well, fuck that. I got a career and I got goals and I don't want to do this and I don't want to do
double
that.
edged, double standards, double edged
shit like that. Well, listen, I have a career, I got goals. I'm not ready to be a father yet. I'm trying to get my life together.
What?
Fuck that
Word,
shit.
like,
You
yeah,
gonna
like,
pay for this, baby. I didn't make the baby by myself.
But and that's a fuck up thing too. Like women get
So
very
I agree with
defensive.
men on that.
Women get very defensive when men say, "Look, I'm not financially like stable, or I don't feel like confident enough to start a family. Can you please understand that?" And then women get all defensive. You know what I mean? Like, but that's a responsible answer. You know what I mean? That's a responsible response.
Because she's letting you know from gate he can't do much for you.
Exactly.
And then when you try to keep the baby and then do the child support, you basically trying to get blood from a rock. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're not even compromising. You know what?
Let's
At the
wait.
end of the day,
Like,
you deciding to keep your child was your choice.
word.
If he decides whether he does, and I feel like he's gonna come around. I think human nature, we really, you know, don't give it enough credit, because he may not be able to do something financially or whatever the case may be, but he's gonna want to be curious to know what the baby look like,
Word. How he is. You know what I mean?
He's gonna come around.
Exactly.
Like that.
He just.
And if you're not putting pressure on him, he's gonna want to be there even more. That added pressure makes him want to resent you. Fuck that baby. I didn't want the baby anyway. You know, and then you got these kids out here lost in the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? Not really understanding. And I do 100% side on the men with that. I really do.
Dude,
I think that's wrong. Because all my kids, I had them for me.
Yeah.
None of my baby fathers is on child support. Because I feel like, you know, you have a child here. You know you have a fucking child here.
Right.
If you want to do something, you do something. And at the end of the day, that just shows the character of you.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big mama.
Yeah.
Right.
They're going to know who the fuck I am. They're going to give me my utmost respect, because they see the sacrifice firsthand and everything that I established with them. When you want to come around when they successful and all this other shit,
Right.
that's the opportunity to nip that shit in the bud and tell them how you really feel.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not my burden. I did my job.
Yeah. Now, I think this shit is twisted, because you need a license to get married, but I think you shouldn't need a license to have kids. I think you need to go through a class, and you got to go through
That's a fact.
certain regulations
think
to
so.
have a kid.
I mean,
And
I
it's
could
funny
agree
that we
with
talking about
this
this
is
because
it's a big epic. It's like one of the epidemics that's going on throughout
the country,
society, the country. Period. It's like you could get married to somebody and then get divorced, but if you have a kid with somebody, there's no real separation from that.
Yes, you can sign over your parental rights.
Nah, you can't.
Yes, you can.
I mean, you can.
Stop saying that
You
shit.
can,
Stop
you
saying
can,
that.
you
I
can.
You could give up your parental rights.
Yes, you can. You can.
cannot.
Yes,
you can.
Who says that?
You can go to the courts.
You
No, you
could go
cannot go to the court and give up your parental
How do you
rights.
think kids?
If
Hold
you
on.
could do
Time
that-
out. Jake.
If you could do that,
Jake.
it wouldn't be no nigga under child support right now.
No.
You can't do that.
Nah.
You cannot.
Jake. But
cannot.
here's the thing. How do you?
Niggas would do that to escape child support.
Hold on.
Trust me, you cannot do that.
Hold on. You can.
You cannot sign over your rights. You cannot.
Yes, you can. Listen.
Fairy tale
this is-
shit. Don't
how do you-
believe the hype.
How do you?
cannot.
America,
How do you?
this
Hold
is
on.
why so many men are dealing with child support issues and custody battles.
Because you cannot
because they
give
don't
over
know.
your parents to.
But that's
you cannot
but
do that.
But here's the thing.
No, you can't.
Here's the thing. A guy can walk up in a courtroom and be like, "Look, I want to give him my parental rights," but then because the woman has so much power, she's like, "Nah, fuck that. I want him for alimony and child support," which locks him into the system. It's not the fact that he can't do it. It's not a choice. It is a choice. It's just
Look
that
up the law. You can't do it. You cannot. You cannot give up your parental. What you call it? You cannot.
Parental rights.
Parental rights.
But your parental rights can be taken. They can be taken. I know they can be taken.
It could be taken, but you can't give them up.
Yes, you can.
And even if it's taken, you still gotta pay child support. That's a fact. That's a fact.
You still
All
gotta
right.
pay child support when
That's
you
a
give up your
fact.
parental
You-
rights?
I said you cannot give up your parental rights.
No, but I'm saying, like,
But
say you
if it's
don't have
taken,
no parental rights.
if it's taken from you, if you cannot, like, if a judge say I cannot see my kid, that's one thing. I told you it's separate. Seeing your kid,
And the financial
joint
part.
custody, visitation right, that's separate from child support. Those two courts is not joined together. Child support court and seeing your kids and the visitation and shit is two separate courts. You cannot give up your parental rights. If your parental rights is taken away from you as a man, you still gotta pay child support because it's two different courts. You just
I
can't
understand
see your
that.
kid because
I-
you're a fucked up individual, but you still gotta pay for that kid. You cannot give up your right as a parent.
But hold on,
if you're a
but
man.
hold on. But
You can't.
technically, that is giving up
And
a
I
right.
think even
because
as a
dishing money
female
out,
too.
dishing money out is just dishing money out. When you talking about giving up parental rights, that means like the
telling
visitation.
you it's twisted. I'm telling you.
It is twisted, and I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying like, but when it comes to like the actual giving up parental rights,
There's no such thing. There's no such thing.
you're looking at it from a
cannot give
lens
up.
of the financial part.
if you sign your name on that birth certificate,
Of course, you're going to be identified as the kid's father,
But you can't
even,
give
even
up
if
the
you
right.
don't, even if you don't
If
sign
you
your
don't,
name on the birth
that's a whole-
certificate,
if
if
you
you
don't-
proven to be the father by DNA,
but you still got to go to court. But if you
Yeah.
don't serve, if you don't put your name on the birth certificate and she can't find you, you lost in the system. But if you sign your name on that birth certificate, you can't go, I want to give up my rights. You already acknowledge you that child's parent. I mean, you're that child's parent. You can't take it back. Once you put your name on that birth certificate, that's solidified. You can't take it back. If you didn't put your name on the birth certificate and she's able to find you, if she knows your name, the social, where you live at and all that, and she can serve you papers and then make you give up DNA and it's proven that that's your child, that's a whole nother ballpark. But if you didn't sign your name on the birth certificate and she can't find you, guns are blazing, you living your life, but you're not living your life right. But if you sign your name on that birth certificate, it's no turning back from that. That's a signed document under the court of law, and you can't go, I don't claim the child no more, I want to give up my parental rights and all that. There's no such thing at all. In this New York State, New York City, there's no such thing.
All right, but I do agree with you that parents need to sign to become parents. Like
I think you should,
because I'm gonna be honest with you.
A license. You
That's
have a wedding
sad.
license. You got it's a whole sad situation.
It is. It's a twisted situation.
no, but I watch it firsthand with my life partner, my man. I see it firsthand with him, and it just baffles me. But at the same time, I see also the errors as far as like pursuing it. I mean, he's not objecting to it. He has paid child support.
Yeah.
But like, if he lost a job,
Yeah.
how them bitches be quick to be like, oh well, fuck that. Not
Yeah.
understanding the situation. Well,
But you gotta stay-
how am I gonna give you anything if I don't have anything? Or, but he's working now. But like when that period where he was
Yeah.
in between jobs,
Yeah.
they didn't waste no fucking time to go to the courts,
the courts and
try to be
lawyers
like,
and
oh well,
stuff.
he's not paying. Nigga, it's only
Yeah.
been a
But-
week. Like
no,
you
hold
only
on.
missing one fucking payment. Calm the fuck down. It
but-
was to the point where I took him on a trip to Miami for his birthday.
Damn.
Mind you, his baby mothers
Damn.
took the pictures
Yeah.
that we posted
Exactly.
and was like, oh well, he's going to Miami.
Exactly.
Yep, they
all
can
this-
do that,
I'm
too.
like, hold up.
Yes.
I had to sign the document. Listen, no, he didn't pay now for not one thing on that trip. That was a birth. Look at the time frame. Look where his birthday is. We went on his birthday weekend.
Yeah.
This is my credit card.
Yeah.
This is what I paid for the trip for.
It was wild,
and these
right?
are some receipts.
It was like a wow, like how could you bring social media into the
Yeah.
wow?
So it's like, really,
Yeah.
bitch, like you
Happens.
stalking me and him, but not. He didn't take. That's the thing. He didn't
Yeah.
take me. It was a gift. It was
Yeah.
a birthday gift to
Yeah.
him. Oh,
Right,
I
right.
love you. Let's go to Miami.
But you still had to.
And the reason why we went to Miami because they was hitting him in his pocket with child support so
Yeah.
much. It's not like we could do anything really extravagant like that. We'll probably get dinner in a movie,
Right, right.
you know, probably, go see a show or something, but we can't do nothing really extravagant. And I know he was longing for that. So I was like, you know what, fuck that. I'm going to take you.
Now, do you
I know
regret
you
it?
want to go travel. Let's go to Miami.
Now, do you regret posting it on social media?
No, I don't regret it because at the same time, it's like, why should we have to hide and live in this secret bubble?
But was it a shock that it happened? Like,
it was a shock because it was like, bitch, you petty. Like, really?
Yeah.
Like, really? And and I'm pretty sure because she still talks to his mother.
Yeah.
And they was, because the way, if she saw those pictures of us being in Miami, she also saw the pictures where I gave him the bag with the little tissue paper and the tickets and everything was inside.
But
the
she's
bag.
following for the wrong reason on social media.
Of course.
She's seen that too. And
Then
I was
she
like,
gonna
happy
spin the
birthday.
narrative.
Even in the pictures, I was like, happy birthday. We in Miami, we lit or whatever. But that's what I'm saying. If she saw those pictures in Miami, like a week, it was like a few days or a week before the trip that I gave him the gift. And I took a picture and I put that on Facebook as well. So she saw all that shit. So it was
But she's following on social media for the wrong reason.
Exactly. Her motives.
Yeah, so
You can always spin a narrative. You can always spin a narrative.
But now, also, fellas, if you lose your job or your pay amount decreases, it's on you to go to the courts and tell them, listen, I lost my job, so you get a pay reduction. Don't just let it ride, because that shit builds up, and they could be like how she said, and they could try to get you locked up and all type of crazy shit.
Your credit,
because it shows that on the paper you're not paying.
Right.
If you don't go and tell the judge or the majesty that you ain't getting the same income, so you get that pay reduction, is on you. And now, like she said, they bring it and like he's flossing, he got it, and you ain't get that pay reduction, they can lock your monkey ass up and you be locked up because you didn't go and get your pay reduction.
And it fucks up your credit.
You gotta handle that shit right then and there. Like, if you in between jobs, the minute you leave that job, you need to go there and then keep receipts at the same time. Because hopefully, I'm not saying I'm not saying what you're saying is not true, but hopefully you have a lenient judge enough to be like, well, I do see that you do make an effort.
Yeah.
When you're not working,
they give it up.
They'll work
They give it up. They give it up.
Yeah, maybe they'll work with you or whatever. Because,
if you're not a meatball, they give it up.
because that's the only thing that didn't fuck him over. The fact that he been paying all these years top dollar for all 3 of his kids.
Because they look at the pay, you can't take away the paperwork. They look at
and
it.
it's papers. It's like a stack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why he didn't get the rough end of the stick with it all. You know what I'm saying? But trust me, that little 1 week he was in between jobs, and it was a week because he got his next thing right away, and he's a legit. Shout out to Amar. He's a legit dude, and I tell you, it was nothing. The next thing you know, he was back in court, and it was both. It's 2 different baby mothers, so they both in there like fuck that. Then one baby mother showing pictures of Miami, and it was like this whole fiasco. The only thing,
like some Love and Hip Hop shit.
Yeah, the only thing that I would say witnessed in that situation was I felt like he should have been more on top of his shit as far as going to the judge, keeping receipts, because he would still.
But most niggas
get
don't
them
know. Like we
even,
out.
Even,
like we
even,
don't know,
even
man.
when he wasn't paying child support on the books, he was still taking them out. He was still buying them school supplies. He was still buying them all these sneakers, which I flipped on him about. Like, oh, you buying them $300 pair of sneakers? You could have got them.
Because we live in our life, niggas is being.
You know what I'm saying? But niggas want to floss. I get that. You want to have your little floss moment.
And you want your kids to be.
And be excited and get them fucking Skywalkers and shit. He was still doing that outside of the legal part.
And I would never.
You know,
I wouldn't.
And I'm a
do
baby
that
mother,
OD.
so I'm getting to see the different aspects.
Right.
Of the child support and receiving child support and not receiving child support, and then going through that on the outside part of it. And I think that's. And then one of his kids. Remember I was telling you about where, he just met the woman. This is before me. All the kids are before me.
Okay.
He met her and had sex with her like 2 or 3 times.
Damn.
The condom popped, but she got pregnant.
Damn, he was out there slinging them, bang,
Yeah,
bang,
he was
bang,
super
bang.
community dick. He was super community dick.
I ain't say it was. Come on, don't diminish this man.
I said to his face. I said to his
Damn.
face. But I got to pass
Don't try to
through.
stunt his flaws. He was out there living it.
Yeah,
man.
I got to pass through because he was already with somebody, and then she hit him with the DNA test, and it turned out to be.
He went on Maury. How they did the DNA
No,
test?
they did it privately, and it
okay.
turned out to be his while he was still with the other woman.
Oh.
So they wasn't even really together.
Damn.
But he told her.
Yeah.
That-
Living it, man. Papa is a rolling stone, man. You gotta live your life, man.
Yeah.
But
so,
and that's a good segue because people who are like looking to have kids and not married first or whatever, they need to get a license to have kids because it's crazy because me and my brother we was just having this conversation. We was like, yo, so many people on our timelines are pregnant, like they got the bumps or they doing the gender reveals or they getting married, all that. And I'm only 20 years old, like. What the fuck? What happened? What's gonna happen when I'm 30? Like all these niggas gonna be having kids. To be 10 years old, they got big ass faces. Like, bro, like it's scary. And it's like I'm not saying that they don't have the support or whatever, but you still need to take the class. Like you still need a class or course or whatever.
You need to have like a certain amount
What,
of
a
money
parenting
put together.
class?
Yeah, like a parenting class, a compatibility class. You know what I mean? Financial, like the whole shit. Like you know how we used to play house in kindergarten. We need to really understand what house means. Like,
all right,
you know what I mean?
I'm glad you said that. You know what I feel? You want to have all these tests and shit like that. I feel like once we say we want to be with each other exclusively, all the bullshit goes.
Yeah.
Instead of playing games.
What
still.
you mean?
Exactly.
Because
I'm
let's keep it
for it.
real. I think
What you mean?
80%
What you mean?
of the whole child support and the resentment and the breakups is coming from you still playing after you promised me you was gonna be with me. So now I'm mad and I'm revengeful and I'm spiteful and I want to get back at you because you lied to me. You got me all in, but you still playing when I could have been playing too. Like I ain't got Tom, Dick, and Harry and Jig and William in the corner somewhere.
That's where the license come in. You know how you gotta go.
I'm not getting my motherfucking titties felt on because you told me you was all in.
You know how you get your learner's permit?
Right or wrong?
You gotta
I
show
could have
6
had all
points.
these motherfuckers too.
You gotta get 6 points to get your learner's permit. You gotta go through 6 points before we get to that baby stage. If you go through that checklist, then we all on the same page. And if not, then we know, all right, let's put a condom on. We just weekend dick and pussy and all that. We should. I mean,
and it's not even for like an invasion of privacy because you know that's a conversation that'll come up like with the
go up
government
in
and
you,
all that
your
because
privacy
it's
is
like
gone.
because the thing is like the harsh reality is that people are growing up faster and faster these days due to technology, whatever, however the fuck you want to spin it. But the thing, the other end of the spectrum is that people are having babies younger and younger. You know what I mean? So
but that's always been happening.
It's been going since.
But where's the regulation?
My mom had me when I was 16, and I know my great grandmother. She started her family when she was young too. So having babies, and plus. That's a whole nother topic that
we can segue into this because this goes back into the Jim Crow era, back in slavery days when they was hanging niggas.
And if you really look at it, even though I know a lot of people's gonna motherfucking disagree and say some shit or whatever, but women, as soon as you having a period, you're ready to have a baby.
Kid.
Right.
And everybody always talking about your hormones and shit like that. It's because you're ready to have a fucking baby. I wouldn't be fucking having a period at 13 or whatever. And when you really look at it, that's when you have your best litter. I'm sorry to say it in the more animal kind of thing, but that's, you know what I'm saying? That's where your best genes, your best blood, your best DNA, your best nuts come from.
Orgasms.
The younger you are, the better your kids
it's so tight and right.
And that's on some real shit. And even though people want to disagree, well, my child is 16 and she's not ready. Yes, she is. Yes, why do you think she's parading her ass?
Did you ever see the movie Color Purple?
She's in that right now.
You seen the movie Color Purple?
Our society don't allow
Color
us to
Purple,
be our truest form.
Color Purple showed how it was. It was an old head going to get these young bros. I want to get your daughter. Da 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 da. It was a boom boom.
Yeah,
the girl wasn't with all that. Mister.
Yeah.
That was back when they was hanging niggas, right?
Yeah.
But
They still hanging niggas.
They still hanging niggas.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here.
They are.
Yeah.
They
I
are.
was gonna segue. What you mean they still hanging?
On the news,
Yeah,
on the
there's
news
two
in
guys and now
Tennessee.
there's 2 women.
I don't mean to laugh.
Was it Tennessee or Oklahoma?
Huh?
It was Oklahoma. Two
I'm
dudes.
not sure which, but it's the fucking country hick ass town.
That's a fact. And their bodies were dismantled and they were hung.
Exactly.
When this happened?
2018. This
Like a
year.
week ago, like a few days ago.
like a week ago.
Like Bobby Smurda, he caught a body about a week ago.
bro.
He hung some niggas.
I didn't even hear about the women.
Guys.
I didn't even hear about the
And that
women.
was like 2 weeks
What you mean?
ago.
First it was 2 guys.
First it was...
Because it was 2 guys that got
It
hung.
was probably more than that.
Yeah.
But in recent news,
Yeah.
first it was 2 guys who
Yeah.
got hung.
Yeah.
And that probably been like a week or 2 ago.
Yeah.
And now there's 2 women, which was like a few days to a week ago.
Hung?
So they hung. And both incidents are separate, but both of them are like right back to back with each other.
So why is nobody covering this?
They
Why?
are though.
Who?
And local, probably
I've
like
seen
local
it-
news,
I've
but
seen
not.
it all over the social media.
I see it
and
on
stuff
social
like
media,
that.
too.
I've seen it everywhere.
I've been watching CNN. I haven't seen.
Because they not
CNN.
gonna cover that
Yeah,
shit.
they don't want to talk about it.
They not
Of
gonna
course,
cover
they don't
that.
want to talk about it because it's now. And then it's not only that. It's not only that they're hanging them. Not everybody's reporting. We can't
Hold on.
grill
Wait a
anymore.
minute.
We can't
Right,
contract
right.
houses anymore. They got videos of women calling the police because they're using charcoal.
Oh, the white girl that
Yeah,
pulled up
and
'cause
she
they was
got a
barbecuing.
PhD. She works at Stanford University.
Ain't that some
What's
shit?
that girl that got caught? That was Harvard, Penn State, or some shit. They called because she was napping in the
Oh, the Yale
California.
University.
Yale.
Yeah, and then they have another one where a contractor, a black contractor, where he flips houses.
Yeah.
He's going about taking pictures of the house,
Yeah.
doing
Right,
his
right, right.
business, whatever contractors do. I don't know what they do,
He
but
didn't say
whatever
hi?
they do. And the neighbor that lives in the house next door to him called the cops on him.
Cause he didn't say how.
And even when the police came out there, she's really trying to sun him like, oh, well, you need to hurry up. Like, if she owned the block, like, you
Yeah.
need to hurry up and do what you got to do and get the fuck out of here. Like, bitch, I own this house. Like, what are you talking about?
But TMZ is not covering this, right?
No.
Nobody are. You know what they rather
But-
cover? They rather cover Tiana Taylor and Azalea Banks
Oh.
arguing. They rather
But-
cover
hold on,
Nia
they-
Lee and Cardi B fucking messages to each other.
Whoa. Let's not attack our black females. They kept reposting this shit about Kanye West and all this shit, and we've been attacking Kanye West
Yes.
and all this shit. Where's everybody that was attacking Kanye West? Where y'all at right now?
Exactly.
We got 2 black men hung, 2 black female hung. We got people in Yale getting approached by these police
Yeah.
for they actually
We
go to
got
school
random
there.
people getting approached. Why? And this is why Kanye said this is a fucking choice. It's not about the one person or the people who's not choosing to go through it. It's the mass as a community, as a black community.
But we
Where
chose,
the fuck are you?
But y'all chose to
Where
attack
the
the
memes at?
messenger instead of the
Where's
message.
the memes? Where's the mass hysteria?
The
I
meme,
don't
the
know.
memes for the
Y'all
white
so
lady
quick to
or the
talk
picnic
about
are going
how
around now.
Kanye
It's
went about it the
quiet.
wrong way.
It's
Nobody's
quiet.
talking about how these white people and how us as a community is going about it the wrong way. Where's the disgust at? And my feelings are hurt.
'Cause
And
everybody
all
was
this other
disgusted
shit
last week.
That was on.
Right.
Everybody was disgusted last week.
Disgusted.
And my feelings are hurt because Kanye said it was a choice. And where's your feelings at now when you got dismembered people lynching? You got strange fruit hanging from trees. That could have been your brother,
Yo,
uncle,
didn't
cousin,
Kanye West have a
sister,
song
mother.
called Strange Fruit?
Nah.
Yes.
But he used the sample though. He used the sample.
Strange Fruit. That was
It was on. It was
Yeah,
on.
he did use strange fruit.
He had a song called Strange Fruit.
yeah.
It was called.
No, it was Jay Z.
Yeah, no. It was on. It
That
was
was on
on
Watch the
Jesus. It
Throne.
was on Jesus. It was on
Jesus?
Jesus.
It was Jesus?
Yeah.
But that was still the same man. But we was attacking him. But we
Yeah.
not attacking.
We
Nobody's
not
up in
attacking.
arms.
No, we not attacking. No, we writing funny memes
we
about
don't,
it.
we don't know how to pick
We're
out
so
battles.
funny and,
the thing,
and
all
hilarious.
right. So here's the thing. I'm a
I
kind of
just don't
like
understand.
sum it
Shout
up.
out to Kanye West, yo. Fuck
Everything
that.
is
Shout out to
twisted.
Kanye
But here's the thing,
West,
here's the
yo.
thing.
Everything
I
is twisted.
respect you as a man, an
Alright.
artist. You need to be
It's
in
bigger than
politics.
Kanye, though.
It
Bigger than
is.
Kanye.
I just brought it up
But-
because
and
everybody
he
was up in
knows that.
arms.
And
knows
he knows
that.
that.
He
He's
knows
ahead of
that.
his
He knew
fuck- He knew it.
He said
But
it.
now it
Shout out to
happened,
you,
and
Kanye.
it's still quiet. It's
Yeah.
quiet.
But here's the
still.
thing. Here's the thing about us
This
as,
is
as a
America.
collective. As a collective,
Niggas is mad at that.
we don't pick and
Childish
choose our
Gambino.
battles wisely. You know what I mean? Like these situations that
this
are
is
happening
life or
in the
death.
news.
It's not even values.
I understand. Like, but these situations that are happening in the news where Shorty's calling police because dude is barbecuing on permitted land to barbecue, where dudes is getting lynched and women are getting lynched, hung.
Still
and-
getting lynched. It's not now.
and
It's
the- and
still.
the- and the
It's
real-
not.
the real
It hasn't
till-
gone anywhere.
Like the fact that we don't put the same energy behind that it's like we pick and choose. We pick and choose the wrong battles, and we put our energy towards shit that doesn't need.
And this is where the choice comes in.
That's a
this
fact.
is where the choice comes
And that's
in.
what slavery is a choice.
This is
Exactly.
the choice.
He was
This
saying
is
it's a choice.
Because you could choose to
Jesus
have a funny meme
was
about
saying
it.
it was a choice.
You
And
could
it is a choice.
You could choose to have a funny meme about it. You could choose to have your
Ain't no
rallies
funny.
and shit like that.
Ain't
Or
no
you could
funny.
choose to not stand for it all. What
went-
are you gonna do?
I went
What are
on
we
social
gonna-
media. I went on my Instagram. I ain't see nobody say anything about these lynchings. Nothing. I'm in the
was
streets.
very
I'm on
small.
I'm on the subway. I'm out and about. When Kanye West said what he said,
There was
people were still talking
It was
about it to
mass
this
hysteria.
day. It's still being posts saying to this day what he talked about.
It was mass hysteria.
But nobody's saying about these lynchings. Nobody's saying anything
but
about
that's
it.
been going on
And
for
this
years
is the
though.
choice. This is the choice. This is the choice that he's talking about. What the fuck are we gonna do? We sitting here laughing and joking like this shit is funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. What? It won't be funny until it's your son or daughter that's getting lynched out there.
That's the mentality.
What, because you live in the north and it's only happening in the south. Like that shit ain't happening up here. When we systematically being broken down, and don't act like this shit hasn't happened before. The only difference between then and now is that it's more visible.
That's a
Niggas
fact.
got their cameras out. How many other motherfuckers got lynched
Wait a minute,
that we
hold on,
didn't
hold
know
on,
about?
hold on. We seen pictures before social media, before niggas had cell phone cameras and all that. They was taking pictures. Picnic, the word picnic comes from pick a nigga. They was picnic baskets was picnic baskets. They was actually having barbecues while people was hanging from trees, and they came and took pictures from people hanging from trees. I'm saying people, but we know what people I'm talking about. Black people was hanging from trees. They had baskets with food and shit like that. That's where picnic came from. Pick a nigga, hang them. We gonna come around, galvanize, eat this food, take pictures, and scare the rest of these motherfuckers. I think about they gonna come out and uprise.
And that's the
That's
Willie
what this
Lynch.
shit was
And now,
really
and that was
going
in the
on.
name of
We still
God
Willie
too.
Lynch mentality.
If you want to be real, it was in the name of God, because a lot of these people were
But
Southern
who
based
God? We don't
Christians.
know.
You know what I
Everybody
mean?
don't pray to the same God.
I mean,
Like, you understand?
Southern based Christians
Christians.
for the most part.
And
I'm not to
even-
get all
and even
I'm not to
the
get all
South-
religious.
I don't
but
want to.
it is
Wait,
it is what it is.
Listen, I don't want to sound sacrilegious. I don't want to go. I understand what you're saying, but I don't want to go there because it's going to dilute what we talk about.
Yeah.
Let's stick to black and white.
Right.
And I mean that because we could write in black and white, and it is black and white right now. Like, this is what's going on. I'm not making this shit up. I'm seeing it, and I'm behind this microphone. I don't know what's gonna happen after I say what I'm saying, but I'm saying what I'm seeing, and I'm seeing a lot of bullshit going on. Y'all was attacking this nigga because he made beats and rhymes, and he said slavery was a choice. Now, this is the next week. I'm not making this up. This is not scripted. 4 people got lynched. Where's the fucking uprise? Where's all this fucking
Where's
shit
the
at?
uproar?
Where's
Where's
it at?
the disgust and my feelings?
Because
are
he
hurt?
make beats and he say rhymes and he make clothes and he's on TMZ. Where's, like, TMZ ain't covering this shit.
And even though y'all want to be on, and shout out to Childish Gambino,
I don't wanna
aka
sound like I'm mad.
Donald
I'm not
Glover, This
mad.
Is America.
I'm not mad.
He had a prolific video of This Is America, and everybody fell to his knees because they felt like that was
Attacked
the
him
right
too.
thing to do.
Attacked
And
him too.
No, but he
stuff
also got a
like-
lot of hate from black people because they felt like he was cooning and they didn't get the message through
Alright,
right over there.
I'm
Let-
sorry
let-
that.
let's see. All right. So
I'll give y'all
outside
that
of
last week. I'm gonna give y'all that
all right,
last
so
week.
Let's
This
check
week
this
is a
out.
different temperature now.
It was so
It's
listen.
different.
It was so denty that you got white bitches mocking it and making their own versions of it.
You mean
of this is
bitches in the most respectful way?
Fuck them. All right, you got them mocking it. Who mocked Kanye, white or black?
Nobody. Nah,
But even
Who
if
mocked his
I don't
shit though? Who mocked it and made a parody or made some type of sub thing or whatever the fuck?
nobody touched
Who
that.
did
Nobody
that?
touched that. Nobody touched that.
I don't know.
I don't think nobody touched it in that
Thank
way.
you.
in that
Nobody
way.
touched it. Even though Childish Gambino, shout out to you. I'm not taking nothing away from you, brother. I'm a total fan. I get it, but it was safe. It wasn't stepping.
it wasn't even safe.
No, I'm
I
not
wouldn't even
saying-
say it
no,
was
no,
safe.
Listen to what I'm saying. I'm
All right,
not
go
saying
ahead,
it
go
was safe as far as the content.
Okay. Got you.
He did it in a manner that everybody agreed on. Kanye didn't.
I don't think everybody agreed on Childish Gambino.
I'm talking about black people. They gave him praises. Like
I heard.
Listen,
I mean, not all.
Not on my timeline.
Most.
My timeline was different.
Most, not
compared
all.
To Kanye. Let's talk about compared to Kanye.
Yeah,
He's reached
of course.
because It felt like it was safer. It was,
right.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't outright, blatantly say that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I get you.
He wasn't airing out black people's dirty laundry. So that's what made white people comfortable.
Right.
To make parodies.
Right.
Of This Is America.
But hold on.
Who made different forms? And parodies of Kanye West interview with Charlamagne and pop up at TMZ. Who made a duplicate, a copy, a watered down version of that?
Nobody. Listen, I watched.
But he got all the fucking criticized and everything, and all the memes and all the backlash and everything like that.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Listen, I watched all this shit. I watched Power 105, Hot 97. I watched all these interviews. I watched everything. Last week, everybody had something to say about Kanye West and Childish Gambino. When these people got lynched, none of y'all motherfuckers said nothing. It was no moment of silence. It was no uproar.
There's no rallies. Where the fuck is Black Lives Matter?
It was no constant.
I don't even hear from them no more.
That.
I don't see nothing from them no more.
T.I., I didn't hear nothing from you.
Nothing from you.
I'm not looking to hear nothing from you, but I'm just saying.
No, because I feel like you be jumping on everybody's fucking wave.
That's what I'm saying. Like you black pill, blue pill, red pill, all these conscious people and all that.
They probably covered it.
Professor Griffiths and all of that. I didn't hear nothing from y'all. I'm not looking for nothing from y'all. I'm not saying I'm y'all in all by means all. But when Kanye West said something, Childish Gambino dropped the video. It was instantaneous, under 24 hours. It was a go. Like, I go out on the subway, everything is the same way. I go out on the streets, everything is the same way. Today, last week, everything wasn't the same way. I could sit on the subway, people was talking about Childish Gambino, people was talking about Kanye West. I'm just using y'all too because that was going on last week. But this week, I don't hear nobody saying, yo, did y'all see about the people getting lynched? Y'all heard that?
We got my son, he's talking about it.
Salute to my son.
This is a handful. But where's the mass hysteria? I'm not trying to take away from nobody who is talking about it.
But everybody claiming that they woke. Everybody was claiming that they was woke last week with Kanye West. Everybody claimed they was ready to go.
Where's the moms, pops, sisters, brothers, your local niggas at the store, your Instagram hoes, and all that when they was fucking talking about Kanye?
Everybody was ready to go on Kanye. Everybody's
ready.
Where's your
average person? This is where the choice comes into play.
Right.
This is where the choice comes into play.
And I'm not saying I'm pro-black. I'm not saying I'm the leader. I'm not saying I got all the answers.
Fuck that.
I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. I'm just saying I was hearing everything, and now I don't hear nothing when this is going on, and everything is twisted. So don't look at me for the answer. I'm just trying to figure this shit out. Where are we going from here? We want the solution or we want the problem. Last week we had the problem, now we got another problem. We ain't figured out the solution from last week, but now we got a bigger problem. Ain't nobody talking nothing.
It's cricket.
Ain't nobody saying shit.
The mass hysteria. No, I don't want to, even though you're absolutely right, I don't want to take away from the people who are talking about it, but it's very few. It's very few. So shout out to them who's trying to keep the public aware and our people aware what's going on. We're not talking about you. We're talking about the masses, the mass hysteria, the people who go out the limb. I don't know if they're following trends because it's something that everybody's talking about, so they want to talk about it too, or repost or whatever the fuck, because they feel like it's cool at the moment. But we got to get rid of this popcorn shit where something is good one week and is no longer relevant the next, because this whole shit is past, obviously, present, obviously, and if we don't do nothing about it, it's going to be the future, obviously.
And it's a choice. Salute to Kanye West. Go support his new album coming out or whatever he got coming out.
Because
you know what? This week,
because at least he ain't building jails.
He's right.
He's not building jails. He's just telling you a bunch of stuff.
Kanye was right.
It's like the owner and the dog. You shit in the fucking house. I'm gonna put your nose in it.
It's a choice.
I'm gonna put
Kanye,
your nose in it and let you know that shit was wrong or whatever the fuck.
You was right.
You're
It's
not
a
gonna
choice.
like it, but sooner or later you're gonna start shitting outside instead of shitting in the
Kanye,
You
come
gonna
up
learn
here
from
live at, man.
You gonna learn
DSN,
from it at least.
DX,
Yes,
man.
are
You
we
was
off
right.
this? Is it time to go? What
No,
time
not
is
yet,
that?
not yet.
You was right.
Thank
You
you.
are
I was
right.
right though.
What?
I-
Thank you.
I said
was
Kanye.
fucking-
I said Kanye was
No,
right.
but when I
But
came
yeah,
in here,
but you wasn't the
Kanye.
only one. I was
when I
out.
came
I
in
said
here,
Kanye.
Yo, hold on,
saying
hold on,
I
hold on,
agree
hold
with
on, hold on.
Kanye, y'all
So you
motherfuckers
right there.
took my
Y'all-
motherfucking head
y'all-
off.
I didn't
No,
take your head
no.
off.
Y'all took my head
I'm
off.
gonna
Who?
take your head off. You
Who?
still have me back the next week? I'm taking your head
Nigga.
off.
Who? Because alright, so my whole thing with Kanye is that
Y'all
Kanye,
took my
Kanye
head
said
off.
It should
Kanye
be
You're
no
not
said
thing with you
seeing it.
with Kanye this week. What is
no,
what is your thing?
nothing with
Better be
Kanye.
some good
No,
shit.
nothing. It's just
I
that
fuck a
well,
nigga
for
out
me,
for
for me,
Kanye this week.
when I
Nah,
heard
I don't fuck
Kanye
with you.
say,
Shout out to my engineer Will in the building,
Yeah.
yo.
What's up?
Yes,
when
we need
when
a
I heard
camera
when I
on you. We need
when I
like
initially
2
heard
cameras.
Kanye say it, I was like, what the fuck? This nigga's wildin'. But
Yeah.
then I sat down and I read it. I was like, why the fuck would he say slaves to church? So I kept thinking about it.
Yeah.
And the more and more I thought about it, I was like, he's not wrong. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so it started to affect
Let me tell
But
you.
everybody was saying he was mentally ill.
I posted this on my Instagram, and unfortunately, I was unable.
Even if he's
I
mentally
posted
ill,
it after the show. We were
still could
talking
say
about
some shit that's
Kanye
real.
when he brought the Haitian Revolution. Matter of fact, did we talk about this last week? Or some
We
shit?
brought it
about
up.
so
Yeah, we
much
brought it
shit.
up.
We talk about it.
We
We
brought
brought
it
it
up.
up.
Yeah.
Talking.
Where he talk about Haitians
just
only
talking.
was slaves 12 years.
Yeah.
12 years.
Well, they were fighting for 12
But
years.
that's the point.
Yeah.
The whole 12
They
years, it
chose
was revolution.
to fight against
Right,
their
right, right.
oppressor
Yeah.
and became free.
Word.
We still suffering to this day. You
400
don't hear
years.
Haitians going through lynchings.
Nope.
You don't hear Haitians going through the disenfranchisement,
what-
the systemic breakdown. You don't hear that.
Alright, but hold on. What
Yeah,
color
but
are the
they
Haitians
make you
though?
think that they make you think that they're going through some type of third world country, but then everybody goes on vacations in Haiti.
But what color are the Haitians? They black?
They're closer to African than we are.
Alright, but
That's
they
a fact.
color
They
they
less
black.
contaminated.
They color is black?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
African.
I'm
They
gonna tell
less
y'all some shit
contaminated.
right now.
That's what I get.
They
now.
don't know. They
They-
don't
they-
know
they-
Haitian. They
they're
don't know
closer to the
black.
original
They don't know
men than we are in
Jamaican.
America.
They don't know Haitian. They don't know black. They don't know Jamaican. They don't know Dominican. They don't know Puerto Rican. If your skin
French
is brown,
Creole.
if they just see brown, and they catch you in the wrong part of town, it's going down. You understand? I didn't mean to make that sound like a rhyme, but sometimes you gotta do that for these niggas.
Yes.
You gotta dumb it down for these niggas.
They're closer to the original man than we are.
You know what I mean? Even though they revolutionized and all that, but
Yeah, they
it was
less
still
contaminated.
there's 4 people that got lynched this week. I'm pretty sure they ain't go, are you Haitian? Or we ain't gonna fuck with you because you revolutionized back in the days. They probably just looked at the color of their skin.
No, but they fuck with them because they're black in America, not because they're Haitian.
But if you
You
Haitian,
understand the
but
difference?
if you Haitian in America to this day, you black in America.
Yeah, but go to Haiti, and you think they're going through that shit in Haiti?
But we talking about where we at.
Exactly.
It's not where you're from, it's where you at.
But exactly.
So if you
they're
Haitian-
only doing that shit because
So,
they're
yo,
black
but,
in America.
alright.
Do y'all know what I'm saying?
I get
Alright,
what
for
you're saying.
what do we? Alright, for what I'm saying right now is, do we know the ethnicity of those people that got hung?
No.
Nah.
So all we know, one of them could have been Haitian.
They're black in America.
But they could have been Haitian.
But they're black in America. They're not in Haiti, where they fought and revolutionized in Haiti.
So we need to
They're
move to
in
Haiti.
America.
So we gotta
Nah,
move to Haiti.
no,
Nah.
we need to revolutionize and organize in here.
I mean, it's going to take a lot more work
Wow.
because the
I hate that. I hate when people say that. I'm sorry,
Right.
Will. I'm not taking that.
I'm being honest because for 400 years, 400 years is
hate
a
that.
whole allotted time.
And we haven't got organized yet.
Hold on, time
What
out.
was the Black Panther Party? That was the
I thought we was
Time out,
organized
time out.
last week.
Time
we
out,
wasn't
time
not
out.
organized last week
Time
against
out, time out,
Kanye.
time out, time out,
Last
time
week,
out,
I
time out.
thought we was
No,
organized.
we was ripping our
Time
man
out,
apart.
time
We
out.
was ripping our
I
leader
thought it was
apart.
organization last week.
We was
Time
ripping.
out.
You
I
my
I thought it
leader,
was.
Kanye.
I thought it was organization
Time
against you, my
out.
nigga.
Besides all of the movements that we've had, because it wasn't just the Black Panther Party, we had
It wasn't.
we had
It just
the
came
uprising
to
in
mind.
Philly, the movement in Philly. We had Black Wall Street. We have all types.
we had
of
all these
examples,
movements,
all
but
days.
ain't nothing moving.
But here's the
Just
thing.
that
But
came
here's the
to
thing.
mind.
Here's the
Nothing
thing.
is
Here's the
moving
thing.
with these movements.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's not the fact that nothing is moving with these movements. It's just the consistency. Like people don't understand. Like when they say like the revolution will not be televised type situation, or like
Facts.
or like the revolution.
Would it be on the radio though?
The revolution is not an event. It's a whole lifetime. Sometimes it can take a whole lifetime. The revolution is not an event, and that's where people get lost. People, and that's why back to what I said. Like people today, especially black people, they don't know how to direct their energies. They're mad because yes, they on social media. They see the lynches, they see the hangers, but they can't. But they don't know how to go about dealing with that. Hold on. So then when a nigga like Kanye come up and be like slavery is a choice, all that pent up anger. Oh, they know how to push it towards black people because shit. I'm mad at me because I didn't do nothing about people my own skin color being lynched. You know what I mean? Today in 2018, I didn't do anything about it. I couldn't do anything about it. I couldn't even begin to think how to do anything about it.
But you can though.
But
then stop feeling hopeless.
The only thing you just said,
stop.
To me, what you just said is Kanye West was right last week, and the only thing he was wrong with was the year. It's not 400 years. We got to add a couple of more centuries between that because we're still going through it to this day.
Yeah, exactly.
It's still a choice to this day. So Kanye West, I think you was right. And I think you was wrong about 400 years. I think it's more.
I don't think the delivery was
probably
wrong.
1,000 years.
We needed that.
I ain't say delivery was wrong. I said the years was wrong.
Everybody always talking about, oh, don't sugarcoat. I don't sugarcoat.
No, I'm not saying sugarcoat. I'm not saying sugarcoat. I'm just saying like the way he said it. The way he said it.
Accept that.
The way he said it. It could have been
said a different way.
It could have been said way more. It could have said way better.
We are talking about. You said 4 people was lynched of color this week.
That's more vulgar than what anything Kanye said.
And the thing is, I don't want to die.
Hold on. Than anything Kanye said. Anything.
I don't want to dilute what I'm saying. If it was 4 white people being lynched, I feel the same way. It should be no people.
I wouldn't. Fuck them.
I feel the same way. It should be nobody getting lynched.
You
can especially in 2018. Especially in 2018.
Type of way.
But we live in the country we live in, and unfortunately, this country that we live in.
Where the gangsters at? Where the gangsters at that be out here shooting their own? Where all of y'all?
Why is it unfortunate? It's gonna be niggas popping bottles and fucking making it rain in the clubs tonight. Why is it unfortunate?
Where y'all?
Yo, hold on. It's gonna be niggas popping bottles and making it rain in a club tonight.
Yes. Why the fuck are y'all? How?
Why?
Y'all got the money too, obviously. If you buying a fucking $40 bottle of Hennessy and it's $300 in the club, you got the finances. Y'all got crews.
You making it rain.
And entourages.
In the club.
And shit like that. And that's where This Is America comes in because he's the distraction. Donald Glover is the distraction while you have chaos in the background.
On my timeline, I see endless fights in different neighborhoods throughout the tri-state area of black on black people catching these fights. I seen like at least 5 today on my timeline. Black people fighting and people caught it on Instagram and they posted. It got thousands of views. Black on black people fighting and people laughing like, oh shit, and people commenting. So I don't understand what's going on. What are we not in tune with? I don't understand.
We in tune with the distraction, not the resolve.
That's a
fact. We in tune with the distraction, not the resolve. That's what it is.
And the only reason,
because this is America.
And the only reason
why he did.
And the only reason why it's coming out ahead because it's something bigger than us. It's something that's not of this earth. Like, and I don't mean to get all and I don't mean hold on, time out. And I don't mean to get all deep with it, but
get deep.
But the thing is that
deep.
The thing is that all right. So people don't understand that the universe in which we live in, the universe in which we are residents of, it's a cyclical universe. That means what goes around comes around. And unfortunately, in our solar system, on our planet, the events and occurrences and the things that humans create, it's just coming full circle. And it's up to us as the people, and this is how we're gonna have to end it out. It's a choice.
Yes.
Not everybody's not gonna make it. Yes. That's probably one of the first things we have to accept. Not everybody is going to make it. So you're gonna have casualties. You cannot sit here and fight to have everybody come in and be like, yo, you can't see this? Can you see this? Like, you can't scream at people. You can only scream, you can turn blue black.
Yeah, but your life ain't shit if you ain't willing to die for something.
Hold on. But the reason why everything is coming to a head is because the universe is trying to tell the people, the righteous people, Us black people, they're trying to tell us you get your shit together or else.
Yes.
Because the one thing about the universe is dictatorial, meaning that it don't give a fuck what color you are, it don't give a fuck what planet you are. If it wants you gone because shit is out of order, out of balance, you're gone. And that's the real.
And I'm glad you said that. And I'm glad you said that because I'm glad Trump is a president.
It's all in conjunction with each other. It's no separate events.
We wouldn't have this up in your face truth if he wasn't president. Only thing that I would say that will make it better if Bernie Sanders was president, because he would try, more.
I'm not even sure, because he'd be stepping into a system that's not for the trying.
Okay, and you know what? I'm a fucking take that into consideration. But the only reason why I'm not really talking about Bernie is because you had Hillary and Trump at the end. Right. So, and I feel like between those two, we would have been giving Hillary the Vaseline to keep fucking us.
Vaseline. Yo, perfect segue.
We would have keep giving her the Vaseline to keep bending us over and fuck us without us being conscious. We wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
Salute to the person that made No Vaseline. Ice Cube. He dropped America Most Wanted May 16th, today, 1990. Go listen to that album.
Gemini season.
Listen to that album, America Most Wanted, Ice Cube. He dropped it today, May 16th, 1990.
Get out of here? No Vaseline. Let's play that when we get out of here. And we're about to wrap it up. But at the end of the day, we gotta fucking think smarter.
Salute to Pusha
we gotta keep pushing. We sitting here still under the fucking Willie Lynch syndrome. We still fucking having them. We still slaves in the mind. We need to fucking wake up. Everybody, stay woke is more than just a trend.
Craig Mack, rest in peace.
It's a lifestyle.
Happy birthday.
And we need to take our freedom way more seriously. Us not being free right now, whether we in physical bondage or mental bondage, that shit is a choice. Shout out to Kanye. Shout out to Childish Gambino. Shout out to My Son General. Shout out to everybody who's out there devoting their lives on our community staying and being woke.
Shout out to the young world. The world is yours. Hey, young world.
And I feel like it's my responsibility, and I'm pretty sure I'm safe to say is Will and Jake's responsibility to help you guys get that information by any means necessary.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Don't give me the responsibility of shit. Exactly. I'm just telling you what the fuck is going on.
Exactly.
Last week I was bombing on my nigga Kanye West, and this week it was 4 people who hung, and y'all niggas ain't saying shit. I'm just a drunk nigga at the party, like, yo, what the fuck is going on? This shit is twisted. Where the pussy at?
Right?
And
just don't sue me.
Nah, you can sue me.
And don't sue me.
I want you to keep this.
I ain't got it, but you can sue me.
I want you to keep this like you kept Kanye's "Slavery's a Choice" anthem.
It is a choice.
Not everybody's gonna make it.
It's a choice. He was
so
right.
Look around you. Look around you.
Choosing not to see this.
Look around you. If you feel like something is wrong or something's fucked up, you're not the only one. And it's something deep within you talking to you, telling you to get your shit together or else.
Yes,
not everybody gonna make it.
Deep like
not everybody gonna make it.
Yes.
So what you gonna do about you?
Yes. What you gonna do about you? What is your choice? What decision you're gonna make? And
choose wisely. Shout out to J. Cole, bro.
Yes, thank you, Will.
And they think
Shout out to my engineer.
And they think that album is whack. Get the fuck out of here. Choose wisely. Yes. Everything I'm telling you, everything is causality. Like nothing happens on purpose.
Yes.
Remember that too. Nothing happens on purpose. Not everybody gonna make it.
So the 4 people that was hung this week wasn't
they
were
sacrificed.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Not everybody makes it, bro. You think that's
those was the people that wasn't supposed to.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't control that. I don't understand.
Let me shut up, because I'm not trying to. It's not me. It's y'all. I'm just saying.
It's so deep here. Shout out to everybody who streamed live. Shout out to all the listeners,
go cop the new Yeezys.
Instagram, Facebook,
download the new
YouTube,
Yeezus album
all the
or
social
whatever
media.
The name this shit is.
Shout out to everybody who is really woke. Shout out to all you motherfuckers who need to be woke. Shout out to all our future leaders, which I feel like Childish Gambino, Kanye West.
I'm about to pop me some ambience, man.
Jag and Will could be in that category as well too, because we want to sit out here and make sure that we as a community is good.
I'm tired.
Look, listen.
Thank y'all.
Listen, I'm not gonna be nobody leader, because that's the problem. We've been looking for too many leaders. You know what I mean? We're not taking on the responsibility as individuals. We've been
but
looking for too
Puffy
many
said
leaders.
it. But Puffy said
Nah,
it best.
fuck-
If you want to change the world,
You
you
gotta
gotta
change
change
yourself. But that doesn't
Uh-huh.
mean going out and looking for a leader, and that's the problem.
You're also-
No,
looking-
but you gotta
Yo,
lead. Period.
listen,
if
you
you
gotta
lead
lead- you
within
got-
you,
Of course.
people will aspire
But-
to
but-
that.
but-
Listen, Puff also said on the Craig Mack, salute to Craig Mack, happy birthday, May 10th,
Yes.
R.I.P., rest in peace.
Rest
He
in
also
peace.
said, Puffy also said, you gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough. Gotta keep my flow. You don't gotta
Yeah,
get the
but if you want to
cash,
get
gotta
them
the
cash,
dough.
keep them black dollars matter. Circulate that shit within your community. You want to spend something, even if it's as minimum as a cup of coffee, buy black. Go to your black cup coffee. If you like that hoodie, go get it from your hoodie maker.
Yeah.
Go get it if you like them sneakers and shoes or whatever, or
Yeah.
designer. Get it
Yeah.
from black owned.
And if you like dick, suck black dick.
Hell yeah, especially the tip. This is how you do it.
Black dick
All right,
matters.
all right.
That's how you do it. Ah.
All right.
Yeah, so let's get it. We up off this. Yeah.
Wilson,